Welcome back to High Voltage Diesel. What do we got going on today? An unboxing. We have an unboxing going on today. Can you believe that? Alright, I know we all like unboxing videos. And I'm sure we're all curious what it is. I'll tell you a little backstory on it first though. I actually used to own this, along with a lot of other ones. If you guess what it is, you know me really good. So I used to own a lot of these and different ones and collected them for years and years and years and got quite a few of them accumulated. And about 6 years ago or so, I kind of got a wild hair up my butt and wanted to sell a few of these to buy something else. It was kind of spur of the moment decision, and ever since the day that I sold a few of these, I really regretted it and wish that I didn't, and had seller's remorse for the last 6 years on this. I kept several of them that I still have. But this particular one here was the second one that I bought that started the collection years ago. I bought this one here in, I believe, 2012. And then I sold it in 2017. And here it is, 2025. And I worked on the guy, and I was able to get him to sell it back to me. This guy here actually bought 3 of these from me, and I've been working on them to try to get him to sell them back, but I so far got him to sell me 1 back so far. So as some time goes on, I'll try to work with him and maybe I'll get the other 2 back. But I'm very thankful that he sold 1 set back to me so far. That was really nice of him. I'm so appreciative of it. I really miss these, and I have no idea what came over to me to sell these in the first place, because it was just, I spent the last 6 years wishing that I didn't, and I'm slowly gonna start getting them back because I just forgot how much I loved them, and these things are just super valuable to me, and it's just a hobby of mine. And most of you guys are gonna say, well, why does he collect those? It doesn't even, they're just, I'll give you a little hint. They're just noisemakers, but they're really not noisemakers. They're actually more of a musical instrument. So I really enjoy it. So, but anyway, instead of babbling on, let's open up this box and see what we got. And this box is still completely sealed. UPS just dropped it off a little while ago. I did not open it yet. I'm not going to show you the other side because it's got my address and his address on it. We want to try to keep that a little bit hidden if we can. Not only did the guy agree to sell these back to me, but he also did, so far, a very nice job packing them up. So we're hoping that everything in here is in good shape and nothing's broken. Right. Wow. Super impressed. What a good guy. What a good guy. Look at all the paper towels he used. This is great. Seriously, what a treat this is. This has been, I haven't seen this in so many, yeah, about 6 years or so. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 24, 25. So about 6 to 7 years it's been since I've seen these. And I am so excited right now. All right, this is your last chance. Put in the comments if you know what this is. If you know what this is, I'm very surprised because you know me really well. Because I haven't done any videos. I haven't done many videos on my love for these. And not many people really know that I really love these things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Hopefully at least one of you guys guessed what this is. Because you're probably going to start... It's taken apart in pieces. There's one piece. Looks like the majority of it. Oh, they're very heavy. I am so excited right now. All right, any guesses yet? We'll just keep on unwrapping here until you guys see what we got. I'm sure you guessed it by now. Oh, looks like some kind of an air horn, huh? Oh yeah. Oh, we're getting to figure out what it is now. What a treat, guys. I am so happy. Oh yeah. We got another bell in here. Man, he did such a good job packing this up. What a nice guy. That was really nice of him to give me the chance to buy in her back. I've actually kind of been working on him for a few years to get a set back, and these were the ones he was willing to let go. Look at this, though. I'm just... Such a great job he did packing these up. It's insane. Wow. All right. So what is it? So these obviously go on the ends, like so. And there it is right there. Actually, this one would go on that side, and this one would go on this side. There you go. All right, so in case you haven't figured it out yet, these are real locomotive horns, Nathan Air Chime. These are called K5LAs. They're the K series. There's 5 bells, and the L is the low mount manifold, and the A is because it has the 3A and the 4A bell. One of these days I'm going to make a video explaining a lot about this and do more videos on train horns because I absolutely love these things. I've loved these things for years. I started collecting these in 2010. I bought my first set. So the first set that I bought is actually on the Orange International right now. Those are P3s, and I bought those in 2010. And in 2011, I purchased these, the K5LA, which was a huge upgrade from the P3s that I had. Well, I still have the P3s. So this was my second set of horns that I bought. And back before everything blew up, I was able to get them very cheap compared to what the cost of them is now. And I'm super grateful because this guy sold these back to me for only a few $100s more than what I sold them to him for. So that was very nice of him. I'm super appreciative of that. So just a quick overall. You have a number 1, a number 2, a 3A, a 4A, and a 5 bell. On Nathan Airchime horns, the lower the number, the bigger the horn. So like this is a number 5, that's a number 1. You can see the difference. And then they make a 1L, which is a little bit longer. And I actually have a set of horns that's called a K5HL. That's actually in one of my shorts that I posted not too long ago. And that actually has the 1L bell a little bit further, a little bit longer on it. And then the H, remember I said the L was the low mount manifold, the H is the high mount manifold. So that means you got 3 on top, and then these 2 would be underneath these and it would be higher. That's pretty much what it is. So I'm going to get some tools. These things are super basic. All you got is 2 3/8 bolts and then an O-ring that holds the bells on. He took these off just for shipping to keep the box a little bit smaller. When I bought this, this was bare aluminum, and I'm the one that painted this. I did a pretty crappy job painting it. You can see in here I just stuffed newspaper down in the bells. And I don't know why I did such a crappy job. And then this paint here is just spray paint. And my plan eventually is I'd like to strip these down and actually do a nice job painting them, maybe a different color. But I actually painted these quite a long time ago. And I believe I actually got stainless hardware for them too. So basically you just got a little tiny hole in there with an O-ring. Looks like they could definitely use some new O-rings, but for what we're doing for now, I'm just happy to have them back. I'm super stoked just to have these back and own them again. And don't bother asking if I'm going to sell them, because I sold these over 6 years ago and regretted it ever since. I'm not letting these go again, so you can usually pick these up on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, and they don't give them away. I can tell you that right now. They do not give these away. You could buy the knockoff ones that are loud, but they're not authentic. These Nathan Airchime, these were actually on a locomotive train at one time. You can buy them brand new from Nathan Airchime, but you're gonna pay a lot of money. So it's usually nice to try to find them on eBay or something like that. This is a good example here of don't crank bolts down on stuff. I've rebuilt several sets of these horns. These are all cast aluminum for you guys that don't know. I'm assuming a lot of you guys that watch my channel probably don't know a whole lot about train horns. I'm sure a few of you do. But I'm definitely a collector. I don't have the biggest collection, especially now that I sold a bunch of them off. I think I had 13 of them at one time. They're super easy to take apart. You take these caps off, they're easy. There's 2 metal diaphragms with a cushion ring in here. And then there's 3 bolts in the center. It's called a diffuser. Basically diffuses the air so it hits the diaphragms equally. And the K5 LAs are probably, it depends on the horn itself, but these are probably the loudest set of horns you could buy. Granted that you have a good volume of air. Train horns use a lot of air. Some more than others, but if you're going to run train horns on your truck, you got to have a good volume of air. It's not just pressure. You need to have like a good 1/2 inch inside diameter line and a nice big valve. You can't just run a piece of 1/4-inch air line to this and think that it's going to do something, because it's not. You need to have an auxiliary air tank and all that stuff on your truck, unless you already have a lot of airspace. But most of my older trucks only have one tank, so you got to be careful with horns. But that is the K5LA right there, guys. Well, here it is, about 2 weeks later, and about 2 seconds later for you guys. We're at the other high voltage diesel shop with the K5LAs and the much bigger air compressor with the big 1/2-inch hose coming out of it. My other air compressor is only a 30-gallon, and it just has a 1/4-inch little line like this. And those just don't do these big horns justice. That's a 1/2-inch inlet right there, and you put 1/4-inch. It still blows it pretty decent, but not like the 1/2-inch does. And with the bigger air compressor, you're able to blow it a lot longer. These use a lot of air. I don't really have the best setup for honking these, but I'm going to make something again. The closer you have the valve to the horn, the better off everything's going to be as far as sounds go. Because when you honk it with, like, I got like 50 foot of air hose here, you don't get that nice, crisp, sharp, eh. It kind of fades out like, eh, sort of thing. So, because you're got a lot of air pressure in the hose, and then when you close the valve, it kind of traps a lot of that air in there. And it kind of bleeds off slowly after the valve is closed. So we're just, but this will get the point across. I'll make something eventually, because I really want to get into this again. Forgot how much I really like these things. So, all right, well, we're gonna definitely not honk these in here. I'm gonna bring them outside, set them up on something, and then we'll blow a whole bunch of air through them.
Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Speed it up, 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 speed it up. Go faster, ayy, go faster, ayy, go faster, ayy, go faster, ayy. I'ma wake up, go down. I'm pray to God like a nun. I'ma put that on my.
There we go. Yeah, we got a lot of snow here in upstate New York. So took a little bit of work to get through there. We got them set up. Yeah, they're kind of facing towards the ground, but don't worry, they're still gonna be plenty loud enough. I'm gonna bring you guys way back here, because when you're too close, the camera just kind of shuts out and you don't really get a good sound. So we want to get the best sound we can get. We're about 100 feet away right now. Yeah, I do have a really big smile on my face. That was just about all the 60 gallons of air. That was, I started out at 150 and now I'm down to 60. pretty loud. I heard the echo from in the garage. You gotta watch out with these horns. I've had these things for a long time, and they're known to trigger people. Even when you're minding your own business, not doing anything, you'll have neighbors that come down from a mile away, pull in the driveway and yell. So there it is, folks and folkettes. There are the Nathan Airchime K5 LAs. Real train horns. There we go. I'm super excited. I'm really tired today because I shoveled this roof off and shoveled that path, and there was a lot of snow on it, so I'm kind of exhausted. But trust me, I'm still very excited that I got to blow these. But wait, there's more! I got another surprise for you guys. Let's check it out. Here it is. There's my other one. This is the one that I had for a long time. This is a K5HL, it's called. Still the K series. You see that the power chambers look identical. You notice a little difference. This is called a K5LA, K5HL. So the L in this one stands for low mount manifold. The H in this one stands for high mount manifold. You'll see that you got 3 on top, 2 underneath. This is much higher profile. The L in this one stands for the bell right here. This is the 1L bell. And this is a 2-piece bell, which means this is sandcast. See, 1L. So this has bells 1L, 1, 2, 3, 4. The K5LA has bells 1, 2, 3A, 4A, and 5. I can't remember right off the top of my head what notes they play. I'll put a chart up right now. So there you go. This one plays a chord, that one plays a chord. It's really cool because there's a lot of different combinations you can make out of... between these two horns, I have almost all the bells to make just about any configuration I want. Any basic configuration. There's bells that are a lot more rare that you really don't see many of, and there's different, like there's raised letter ones, and you know, there's different bells of different eras that sound slightly different. However, this is most of the common bells right here. You have the 3A, and then you have the 3. I have a 4A and a regular 4. I have a 1L, 2 1s, and 2 2s. So the only bells on this horn, these two horns that are similar, is the number 1s and the number 2s. All the rest of the 3 are different. So basically I could even get a 3-bell manifold, and I can make a K3LA, a K3, a Canadian tuned K3, which would be 1, 2, 3, a K3LA, K3HA. Again, the L and the H are high mount, low mount manifolds. With the 3-bell horns, it's the same thing. You have high mount, low mount manifolds. I don't have one of those. Hopefully I'll have... Maybe I can get my set of 3s back. I don't think so. The other guy doesn't want to sell them. But those are a lot easier to replace than these. But basically, all I would need is a 3-bell manifold. I could even make one out of this. Just block off a couple. And I could basically make any combination horn I want. Alright, well with that being said, so I'm sure you guys really want to hear these. CSX uses a lot of these. I mean... Really, it kind of depends. There's not really a particular horn for a particular railroad. They all use different kinds of horns. Some use K5HLs, some use K5Hs, K5LAs, Norfolk Southern, BNSF. You just kind of see them on everything. There's really no, I don't really know the details about that. I'm sure they use more or less, but I know CSX. These are off of a CSX locomotive. I bought these from a guy that worked at a scrapyard for trains, and these are fresh off of a CSX locomotive many years ago when I bought them. These, I believe, were off of an Amtrak. I already discussed that earlier, but I'm not 100% on that. But these I can pretty much confirm because that's what the guy said, and it's the same blue. And like all actual horns that come off of trains that have been in service for years, they got crappy paint jobs on them. There's runs everywhere. They just kind of blob the paint on and call it a day. So I am certain that these are definitely off of a locomotive. There's a tag there. So I'm going to make a separate video where we can hear the K5HLs. And just maybe, just maybe, I'll switch some bells around on one of these videos, and we can make some different combinations and see what some different combinations sound like. I think that'd be pretty fun. I've actually never done that before. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching High Voltage Diesel and joining me getting my old set of train horns back, one of many sets that I've had in the past and still have. And I really enjoyed blowing them and cleaning them out and getting them ready and actually using them again. And well, I'm not actually going to use them. They're just they're a collector's item to me. I'm not going to put these on a truck. I might put them on a truck, but it's not going to be permanently. But anyway, I had a lot of fun. I can't wait to show off some more of these because they're really fun to play with. Maybe you guys will get into it. I don't know. It'd be pretty cool. But we will see you in the next video. Take care.